be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot.
What is the deal, my good people? Happy Monday. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I want to welcome you. Pull up a seat. I hope you enjoy the content. And before we get into this food, I want to ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe. And while you're at it, go ahead and tap that bell so you're notified anytime I go live, drop a brand new video, or schedule a premiere. All right, y'all, so let's get busy with this food. So today, I decided I wanted to make some salmon burgers. So I made salmon burgers with a side chopped salad over here in the back, and I'll show y'all all of that. So, y'all know I gotta bring the food to you. Y'all see that? So I got 2 salmon burgers, and here's my chopped salad in the back. Very simple out the bag salad, because the main focus, the main event, are the sandwiches. All right, y'all, so which one I wanna go for first? Let me see. I don't know, this one was talking to me first, so I think I'm gonna roll with this one. And I'm gonna let y'all know what I got on it too. Let me take this bun off and see if y'all can see everything I have on here. So I'll tell you what everything is. Let me take a bite first. Yep. That's it. That is definitely it. All right, so let me tell you what's on it. So I got some salmon. Some wild salmon. I sauteed it, or pan-seared it, I'm sorry, in a skillet. Kept the seasoning very simple. Put a lemon on it. Man, that's good. I sauteed some red onions. I have some small heirloom tomatoes on there. I actually took a handful of this chopped salad and put it on here as well because it had cabbage in it, kale, lettuce. I kind of wanted the mix. I added avocado. There's no cheese. I put some chipotle ranch as the dressing on the bread, but then I also hit it with a little bit of the sweet onion vinaigrette from the salad. I put it on here. So I drizzled some on here too. And this is a brioche bun. I'm smashing this little sandwich. That's good. Y'all ever had a salmon burger before? Salmon sandwich, salmon burger, whatever you want to call it. It's a good way to mix things up. I like that a lot. And this salad is very simple. Like I said, it has cabbage in it, carrots, kale. I threw some sunflower seeds on here, some edamame that was also in the package, and I topped it with sweet onion vinaigrette. I love the crunch from the sunflower seeds and the edamame. This is bomb, y'all. And I know with these burgers or salmon sandwich or whatever, you can put whatever you want on it. Whatever you like. You can put cheese on it if you wanted to or not. I could also see me putting bell peppers on here. Alright. I missed y'all yesterday. I really did. I got a chance to rest up. I had a great weekend, y'all. Did some partying, some dancing. While I'm here, I want to take a moment to shout out Casherelle. Casherelle had a great event over the weekend, and she actually did a tribute where she honored 4 people, and I was one of the 4 people who were honored. So just thank you so much for giving all of us a chance to be recognized and giving us our flowers while we are here. So thank you so much. I love you and I appreciate you. I do have a vlog from the event, probably coming out today or tomorrow. It is together. I just got to upload it, you guys. So please subscribe to Rhonda's Red Vlogs if you want to see all the fun that we had this weekend. I had a really good time. So that's one thing I've been doing, is focusing on making sure that I'm doing stuff outside of YouTube, y'all, because I end up spending a lot of time on YouTube and, you know, not going out. I won't even go out all day sometimes. I just be in the house all day. So yeah, I missed y'all, so I'm happy to be back. Storytime part 3. This is not the finale. Part 4 will be the finale. So tomorrow the finale will come out. And I want to tell you, I'm loving this green on me. I haven't worn this color green in a really long time. But let me show you. This is a Be Good to Yourself hoodie. These are some hoodies that I just dropped. If you are interested in seeing more colors, you want to take a look around. I also have a mug as well. You should see the mug and a red hoodie right below this video. It'll take you to Teespring. They'll show you all of the colors that are available in the mug and in the hoodie. I love this freaking hoodie. It's so comfortable. So thank you so much to those that have purchased, and just thank you for all of y'all for, for supporting me, for even getting me to the place of releasing merchandise. Thank y'all so much. This is way better than I thought it was gonna be, y'all. So good. I mean, I thought a salmon burger would be good, but this little salad is fire. It's just simple, but the flavor of it is good. Oh, it also has Parmesan cheese on it. The Parmesan cheese and like the sweet vinegar, the sweet onion vinaigrette, they go together. Please make sure to check out the Coldest Water Bottle website, you guys. Tap the link in my description. Check it out. Look at the colors, all the options they have available, the sizes. Enter sauce on your way out and get free shipping. That brioche bun. All right, y'all. Let's get into this story time. So, I'm still working my way through the last set of comments. We get all established that Rhonda, aka Sincere, was doing a whole lot, doing way too much, right? So, we left off where I left my second job, where I was doing too much, clocking in, but not actually working. So, I'm gonna say I'm still about 20 at this time. All right, so I decided I'm on a job hunt now. I'm out looking for a job, y'all, because I done left 2 jobs at this point. And I go to school in a different county, so I decide to look for a job in that same county where I go to school. I find a job. I'm working for one of the credit bureaus. I'm like, okay, this seems like a very serious job and obviously a reputable company. It's a big deal, your credit and all that stuff. And my parents used to talk to me about credit all the time, so I was very familiar with the credit bureau. And I was like, all right, cool, this might be able to work. I really wanted the job because I wanted to do better. I wanted to take myself serious, y'all. Like, I really wanted to turn over a new leaf. Okay, so I interviewed for this job. I go through 3 rounds of interviews. I get the job, and they have great hours. They're flexible, willing to work around my school schedule, everything. So I'm like, cool. I get the job. I'm doing great. I'm working overtime. It's all working out, I'm doing better in school, going on my classes like I should be, you guys. Like, I'm really just for real making everything. I'm being way more responsible and taking care of the things that got to be taken care of. Because also at this point, I think I had a girlfriend. I'm sure I did, because I always had a girlfriend, y'all. Always. It wasn't, I was settled into that relationship. We had probably been together for a little bit at this point. And it wasn't really so much of a whole balancing act. You know what I'm saying? Like, she supported that I was in school and I was working. So we hung out when we could. So, I'm working this job. I'm going through training. I got a promotion early on because I was just performing really well at the job. I got a small raise. I'm doing good, y'all. I'm out here killing it, okay? So, in all of this, I'm still hanging out, being social. Still missing my curfew because when I go out, I'm having so much fun. And it's just hard for me to keep up with the time, y'all. It's so hard coming home at 2 in the morning. So I'm still missing curfew. Now, I will say this. I wasn't going out every weekend like I used to because I have more responsibility with the job and going to school. So I wasn't going out every single weekend. But when I was going out, I would miss curfew every now and then. I wasn't as bad as I was, but still missing curfew. That was still happening for sure. But it started just kind of getting to the point where, my mom, because of the track record that I had, she would assume that I was always out. You know what I'm saying? So I remember one night, I'm in the bed asleep. I hear my phone vibrating, but I don't want to get up to answer it. But I keep getting calls back to back to back. So I finally get up to answer the phone. I pick the phone up. It's my mom. She just going off on me. Ron, I thought I told you need to be home by 2 o'clock. Like, what are you doing? Like, I didn't even know you left. Like, blah, 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 blah. Just going off. My mom is sitting downstairs. I walk through the hallway and look over the banister. And I'm like, Mom, like, I'm here. What are you talking about? So, like, again, you know how it is. If you start to have a track record of doing certain things, it's easy for somebody to assume that you know, maybe acting a certain kind of way. So, you know, she apologized. And I went to lay back down. But that also got me to feeling like, damn, you know what? I'm working and going to school in a whole different county, in a different area. So I'm doing a lot of driving, you know. I'm kind of tired of this curfew thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to go out, because here's the thing. I was going out to after-hour spots, so I may not want to go out until after hours. I may be home all day. But decide I want to go out at 3 in the morning, and I want to be able to do that. So I was like, man, I want to move. I put this seed in my mind, y'all, that I wanted to move, and I was like, I'm going to move. Had no idea where this money was coming from. Even though I got a raise, I wasn't making a whole lot of money to just be able to up and move like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to think of everything. So my birthday is during tax season. My birthday is February 10th. If anybody doesn't know, it's coming up. Hey, my birthday. I mean, it was around my birthday. I got my tax return. And I was like, yo, so this is when I turned 21. I was like, yo, this tax return kind of like, it's legit. It was way more money than I thought. Way more money than I thought, but still not a whole lot of money. You get what I'm saying? But enough to be able to move. To be able to put like a, you know what I'm saying, put your deposit down, pay for the first month's rent. So I was like, I didn't say nothing to my parents. Jumped in the car one Saturday because I was off work. I go out looking in the area where I go to school and where I work. This area can be kind of expensive. It's Orange County, and if you're familiar with California, that can be a very expensive area. So I'm looking around, just driving around places. I haven't really got out of any place yet. I mean, looked at a place yet, but I'm driving. I see a place right off the freeway, and they're like, you know, now renting. I jump off. It's not a big complex. I go take a look at it. Now, y'all, I could definitely say this place was questionable. But, you know, when you're young and you want your own place, hey, you become you're open-minded to a lot of things. So I go look at it. It's like 400 square feet, 400 square feet. It's not huge at all. I go in there. He tells me how much the rent is. Tell me how much I got to put down. I was like, oh, I got that. And I could have like $200 or $300 left over. So once I knew I could afford the place, it didn't even really matter what it looked like, to be honest with you. I'm looking around. I see certain people hanging out. A liquor store across the street. I'm like, all right. I feel like I could work this. I'm cool. You know, I was on the second floor. It was 3 floors. The apartment didn't have an elevator or anything, but the stairs was cool. I'm like, I think I can make this work. Like I said, it's people hanging out. Very, very questionable. They're looking real suspect. But I'm not focused on none of that. So, yo, I didn't talk to my parents. I didn't talk to nobody. I went inside the office and signed the lease. I sure did. First place I saw. Again, just because I could afford it. I had the money in hand, ready to go. So I signed the lease. I go back home. So I'm kind of like, I guess not nervous, but I'm like, how do I bring this up to my parents? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure they probably wanted to be involved or at least give me some guidance on getting my first place. You know what I'm saying? So we're sitting around. We had dinner. Well, we're at home, but it's dinner time. And my mom was like, Rhonda, you okay? She's like, you seem real quiet. I was like, I'm good. I'm kind of fidgety, kind of nervous. Not really eating my food. She's like, are you sure you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. So then, out of nowhere, it's quiet for a second while we eat dinner. And I just blurted out, I have an apartment. They're like, you have an apartment? What do you mean you have an apartment? I'm like, I went and looked at the place today, and I got an apartment. I signed the lease. The look my dad gave me was like, what? Like, have you lost your natural mind? My mama looked at me, and I just felt like this wave of energy go through my body, right? And so They're like, okay, how much is it? Where is it? How long is the lease? Just asking me a ton of questions and things I had no answer for. None. So they're like, okay, first thing in the morning, we go and look at this apartment. Like, Rhonda, you really signed the lease. Are you sure it's a lease? I'm like, yes, I'm sure it's a lease. Next morning, y'all, we get up bright and early. I'm taking them to go to this apartment. And low-key, I didn't know how to get back to the apartment. So we driving. And my mom was like, where the apartment at? So finally, I'm like, oh, there it is. She was like, where? I'm like, right there off the freeway. She was like, Rhonda, you do not live there. I was like, yes, I do. I can still hear her voice right now, y'all. I was like, I do. She was like, just going in. This place is a hellhole. This is a dump. Look, she was like, this is child abuse. She was like, I can't let you live here. I was like, well, I already signed the lease, Mom. So I go get the key. We go inside. And my mama was like, just looking around, y'all. She was just like, this ain't it, Rhonda. Are you serious? She was like, maybe there's a way we can get you out your lease. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think that's it, Mom, you know. So then finally we just like, my mom is like taking it all in. My dad is taking it all in. He ain't even really saying nothing. I know my dad is mad because the fact that he wasn't talking, I know he was mad. So I'm nervous and fidgeting my hands. I'm just looking around like, okay, well, what am I going to do? I mean, this is my place. Welcome home. You know what I'm saying? So take it all in. Now it is what it is. I have an apartment. So now, y'all, I have an empty apartment. Let me emphasize that. I told y'all I had maybe $200 or $300 left over after, you know, I went ahead and did everything in terms of getting the apartment. But I don't have no furniture. I ain't got no dishes. I don't have no towels. I don't have anything. I don't have a futon. I don't have a bed. I had a bed in my parents' house, but it was too big to fit in the apartment. So I needed to get like a futon or something, right? I didn't have money for none of this stuff. So of course my parents had to bail me out. My mom takes me to wherever, probably Target or Walmart or somewhere. And we just started getting everything. I mean, because think about all the things I didn't think about. It's so many things I never thought about. I didn't have an ironing board. Well, even if I didn't have an ironing board, I didn't have an iron. I didn't have nothing. I didn't have nothing but my clothes, y'all. That's it. This plan was not thought out at all. So my mom goes and gets everything for me, like dishes, the dish rack for you to dry your dishes, like everything, dish towels, dishwashing liquid, everything. And so the money, like $200 or $300 I had left over, I just was able to save it. Or I might have bought some groceries or something, because I was going to be getting paid soon. And I got paid weekly at my job. But this was a terrible plan, is my whole point. Like, why did I do that? Like, why did I up and move like that? Anybody that's young and thinking about moving out of your parents' house, make sure you have a plan, because it's really hard once you get out there on your own. It really is hard. Excuse me. It's a lot of things you have to manage, and you're just not thinking about it. Because you're not paying bills more than likely when you're young and in your parents' house. All that stuff just started coming at me so fast, y'all. I was like, wait, what? I gotta pay the what on the what date? Everything was just so overwhelming, and it just really just showed me a lot. But it was like I wanted to get into adulthood, and that's exactly what I got. That's exactly what I got. And I deserved it, everything that came at me, you know. But obviously I eventually got adjusted to it. My parents were helpful. In terms of the guidance that I needed, they were there for me. And I'm not gonna lie, financially, they had to bail me out too sometimes, because I was in over my head sometimes. I was not ready for the things that were thrown at me. But I got myself together. I started working overtime, was still in school, and just trying to maintain everything. But it's a lot. So anybody out there that you're really young and you want to get out there on your own, just have a plan. I'm not saying that young adults shouldn't live on their own, but you just really got to know what you're getting yourself into. So this concludes part 3 of story time. Tomorrow will be the finale. There will be some things a tragic situation that happened, you guys, but really let me know that I was here for a purpose, and I'm grateful that I have finally figured out that purpose. So that'll be part 4. All right, y'all, thank you so much for checking out this video and for being here with me. I appreciate y'all. If you want to know more about the hoodies and want to see the colors, go ahead and tap the link that's right below this video. You'll see a red hoodie, and it'll take you to the different colors. All right, you guys, I'll be back tomorrow with part 4 and the finale. Until then, be good to yourself. Peace.
I be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot.